I think I don't know if we mentioned on here or something. I think I've mentioned it to you at some point, but there's a lot of construction in Kelowna going on right now with digging up big streets and putting like replacing the sewage pipes, like the actual sewage lines that are going through with these new kind of updated whatever things. And
Hmm.
a lot of that is because the there's been a like the whole push for environment friendly stuff and eco friendly and all this other stuff. So there's like a huge apartments that have gone up. Like there's so much new construction everywhere, like ridiculous amounts of it. And a lot of them have these kind of eco friendly toilets that
They
and
don't
like
have
eco
enough
friendly stuff.
water going through.
Yeah, so they don't have enough water because they're eco-friendly, but you need water for things to drain. So then you end up with like sewage lines and drainage pipes that have no liquid in them, so nothing actually drains. So there's just solid, the solid material, people's fecal matter in these pipes, and it can't drain because there's not enough water for it. So
Yeah.
that's what they're replacing all these things for, because it keeps backing up and things are getting wrong, and it's like, oh, well, in the future we're gonna have more problems. We better replace everything. So the city promotes these things, give grants out for them and all this other stuff. They install them, they cause more problems, and then the city's like, well, we'll
Yeah.
just use more tax dollars to fix the problems that we screwed up. It's
Well, I guess you got to try things,
yeah,
but
and nobody thinks of the problems that'll happen downstream,
yeah.
of of what they're doing. It's like we can get money doing this, and it's like it's eco-friendly. It sounds like a good virtue or whatever to hold up and signal and whatever. Yeah, like, oops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, every system is so interwoven with every other system. Even just like delivery systems, it's amazing how we've come to the point where you can click on something online and then get it in days. Like
Yeah.
the amount of infrastructure, and it's not even like intentional foresight and design. It's just like fixing things along the way in baby steps, and like slowly it has gotten to this point. It's really only been 25 years since real mail order. You pick a thing and it'll come from anywhere in the world and show up eventually.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty recent. And it's not like somebody envisioned all of the pieces. Like we can't envision all of the pieces of what the world will look like when there's a different kind of financial system in place. That's possible. And like nobody foresaw and like could map out all of the things that Amazon is now doing. Like there's no, we're gonna have like little robots that like sort and all the boxes. And like who knows what the heck is going on in every different nook and cranny of all these things. It's incredible. Just like scanning packages and tracking it and like GPS and all this other stuff. It just that was no too many pieces in play that were changing constantly over decades before any of it made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to take baby steps.
And then you apply that to something more complex than anything on the material level, like say spirituality and human development of all the pathways that we're going down and all this other stuff, like all the steps along the way. Like nobody could have foreseen, hey, look, this is you running around, the little kid here. And like to foresee that person to be the adult that they are, the same way that that guy talking about,
Well, when
like
I said
somebody
baby
did that to
steps, I
him.
was like, you can't perceive what the baby is going to end up looking like as an old person.
Yeah, you can map out. You could legitimately try, and it wouldn't work. You could have entire teams of thousands of people to map it out and
Yeah.
try and figure it out, and it would not work.
Yeah.
And that's
Well,
the
and then
way.
that's like just with this one example, it's like then the observation of the people changes what happens, right? So then you never know.